I bet you didn't know that your dog's sense of smell is 1,000 to 10 million times better than yours. This remarkable olfactory prowess makes them stand out in various fields. From aiding in search and rescue operations to detecting diseases, dogs are truly exceptional. Their noses guide them through life, helping them understand their environment in ways we can only dream of. Just imagine what a world they must experience with such an extraordinary sense of smell. Contrary to popular belief, dogs do see in color, just not as vividly as humans. Now you might be thinking, wait a minute, I've always heard that dogs only see in black and white. Well, that's a common myth that's been debunked by science. Let's delve a bit deeper. Dogs are dichromats, meaning they have two types of color receptors in their eyes. These allow them to see blue and yellow, but not red or green. So, while their color vision isn't as vibrant or varied as ours, it's certainly not just shades of gray. Consider this when choosing toys or accessories for your furry friend. They may not appreciate a red ball as much as a blue or yellow one, because to them, red might appear as a very dull brownish gray. It's fascinating, isn't it? The world through a dog's eyes is different, yet colorful in its own special way. So next time you're picking out toys, remember your dog appreciates color too. A wagging tail doesn't always mean a happy dog. In fact, the language of the tail wag is far more intricate than most folks realize. It's a canine Morse code of sorts, with every flick, wag, and position offering insight into your dog's mood and mindset. When a dog wags its tail high and swiftly, it's often a sign of excitement or agitation. On the flip side, a low wag can indicate fear or submission. The direction matters too. Wagging to the right, your dog is relaxed and content. To the left, they might be feeling a bit nervous. The speed of the wag also plays a part. A fast, vigorous wag often expresses happiness, while slow wags can reveal insecurity. And a stiff, still tail? That's a red flag. It could mean your dog is on high alert or feeling threatened. So a wagging tail can tell you more than you think. Ever seen your dog twitching in sleep? They're probably dreaming. Fascinating, isn't it? Our furry friends, just like us, have dreams. While we can't dive into their minds to see exactly what they're dreaming about, science offers us some intriguing insights. Research has shown that dogs enter a deep sleep stage, where their brains are active and dreaming is most likely to occur. This stage is characterized by rapid eye movement, or REM, which is also when humans are known to dream. So, what do dogs dream about? While we can't say for certain, it's believed that they dream about their daily experiences, much like we do. A day at the park, a fun game of fetch, or that pesky squirrel that always seems just out of reach. Isn't that something to wag your tail about? So next time you see your dog sleeping, they might be on an exciting dream adventure. Dogs' ears are incredibly expressive. They are like a window into their inner world, revealing emotions and intentions that words cannot express. When a dog's ears are perked up and forward, they're alert and interested in what's happening around them. This could be in response to a new sound, a familiar face, or even the smell of a tasty treat. When their ears are pulled back against their head, it often signals that they're feeling friendly or submissive. On the other hand, if you notice a dog's ears are flat against their head, this can be a sign of fear or anxiety. They may be feeling threatened or uncomfortable in their current environment. And don't forget about the playful ear flop, where one or both ears are flopped over in a casual, relaxed manner. This is a sure sign that your furry friend is enjoying themselves, so keep an eye on those ears to understand your dog better. Dogs have a better sense of time than you might think. They don't just live in the moment. These furry companions have what's known as an episodic memory, which allows them to remember specific events and routines. Ever notice how your dog seems to know when it's time for dinner or a walk? That's because they can predict regular events. They associate certain times of the day with these activities. For example, if you always feed your dog at 6 in the evening, they'll start to anticipate this and may even start salivating as the clock ticks closer. Similarly, dogs often know when their owners are due to come home. They can pick up on patterns and routines, so if you usually return home around the same time each day, your dog will likely be waiting eagerly by the door, tail wagging in anticipation. So, your dog isn't just excited to see you, they knew you were coming. Dogs, like humans, can be left or right pawed. Yes, you heard that right. Just like some people are right-handed and others are left-handed, dogs also show a preference for one paw over the other. But how can you determine if your dog is a left-pawed genius or a right-pawed prodigy? Well, there are several ways to figure this out. You can observe which paw your dog uses to give you a high five, or which one they use to scratch an itch. If they consistently use the same paw, then that's their dominant paw. What does this mean? While there's no concrete evidence to suggest that left-pawed dogs are different from their right-pawed counterparts, some studies indicate that left-pawed dogs could be more anxious. However, this is just a theory and more research is needed to confirm these findings. So, next time you play with your dog, see if you can figure out which paw they prefer. Believe it or not, dogs can fall in love. Just as humans form deep emotional attachments, dogs too share this capacity for profound affection. Researchers have discovered that dogs produce the hormone oxytocin, often referred to as the love hormone, when interacting with their fellow canine pals. This hormone plays a significant role in bonding and relationship building, not just in humans, but in dogs as well. Moreover, behavioral studies have shown that dogs can exhibit signs of what we might interpret as puppy love. They play together, protect each other, and show signs of distress when separated. This emotional attachment can be so strong, it mirrors the intensity of human relationships. But remember, this isn't about anthropomorphizing our pets. It's about understanding the depth of their emotional world. Our four-legged friends are capable of a range of feelings, and yes, that includes love. So it turns out, dogs might just be the most romantic pets. Your dog might understand your emotions better than you think. Dogs are incredibly perceptive creatures and are highly attuned to the emotions of their human companions. They can read our feelings through subtle cues in our body language, tone of voice, and even our facial expressions. When we're happy, our dogs sense this and often mirror our joy with wagging tails and playful behavior. Conversely, when we're feeling blue, our dogs will often respond with comforting gestures, cuddling up to us or sitting quietly by our side. Research has shown that dogs are capable of recognizing a range of human emotions, from happiness and sadness to stress and anxiety. This isn't just based on our actions, but also on our physiological responses, which dogs can pick up on. So remember, your dog is always there for you, understanding and sharing your feelings. They don't just provide companionship, but a unique form of emotional support that's hard to find anywhere else. Just like human fingerprints, dogs' nose prints are unique. Now, isn't that fascinating? Every dog has a distinct pattern on its nose, akin to the unique ridges and whorls on our fingertips. Let's delve a little deeper into this. The combination of ridges and creases on a dog's snout is exclusive to each canine, making it a reliable way to identify them. This pattern remains unchanged for life, just as our fingerprints do. Some organizations and kennels have even started using nose prints as a method of identification. It's quite simple, really. A bit of food-safe ink or non-toxic paint, a quick press of the dog's nose against a paper, and voila! You have a dog's nose print. So next time you look at your furry friend, remember, their nose is more than just a cute, wet sniffer. It's akin to their personal ID card, their unique signature. So your dog's nose is not just for smelling, it's their unique identity too. And the number one secret? Dogs have their own fingerprint. Just like humans, every dog has a unique identity imprinted right on their nose. What's fascinating is that the pattern of lines and creases on a dog's nose is as distinctive as the swirls and whorls that make up a human fingerprint. No two dogs have the same nose print. This is why some kennel clubs have even considered using nose prints as a way to identify dogs. This unique pattern, which is visible from the time they are puppies, never changes, making it a reliable way to identify a dog throughout its life. It's a testament to the individuality of our canine companions. This remarkable fact underscores the beauty and complexity of nature's design and the incredible bond that exists between humans and dogs. So next time you look at your dog, remember they're unique, right down to their nose.